In this video, we are going to look at creating a form flow. Now, these are flows that are related to WhatsApp, and what they help you do is capture information relating to a customer and information that you may need to gather from them. So, let's assume, as an example, that you are running a medical practice, and when a patient makes an appointment with you, before they come in, you require them to fill in information regarding their previous medical history. Now, ordinarily, what would happen is the patient would come in and you would ask them to sit there and fill out some documents asking them about their previous history, their previous doctor, etc., so that you can make a accurate diagnosis on what the issue could be. But this obviously takes time, so it would help if you could get that information filled out beforehand. And that's exactly where WhatsApp form flows come into play. So to set this up, what you would do is click on the settings tab at the bottom left-hand corner of the menu, then go to AI agents, and then go to conversation flows. Once in conversation flows, we're going to create a new flow. Now, in our previous video, we dealt with a chat flow. Now we're going to be dealing with what we call a form flow. Now, form flows need to be published to Meta. There is no approval time. As long as the publish is approved, you should be able to use the form flow immediately. When you click on form flow, you will notice that we have certain templates that you can start from, like a quote request, a booking request, lead capture, or to verify details. Now, in this case, based on our example, we're going to create a flow that requires us to capture patient information. So we can create a blank form and enter everything manually, or we can describe it to Busy and Busy can create it for us, which is what we're going to do here. So we're going to give this a name called test doctor, and we're pretty much going to just describe what it is we want the form to do. Captures patient information before a doctor consult. We need previous medical history, and we need to know if the patient has any existing medical issues. Now, in most cases, you may already have a form that you've built, and you can simply copy and paste that in here, and Busy will build it. So let's see what happens once we click on Build with Busy. Okay, now there we have it. What you'll notice and what you're looking at here is on the left-hand side, it shows us the number of screens. So we've got 3 screens, personal information, medical history, allergies, and additional info. The screens would be similar to a page that you would get to fill out at the doctor's rooms. Now you can see the center section has the actual editing scope. So we can click on either one of these and either move them up or down, or we can change exactly what it says by looking at the left-hand side. Now, if you look at the the right-hand side, you'll see that this is what the form actually looks like. So when somebody gets this on WhatsApp, this is what it's going to say to them. Welcome to our clinic. Please fill in your details so we can prepare for your consultation. Now, you can, like I've mentioned, you can change this and you can do a whole lot of other things. What you can also do is you can add components to this. And let's just say you wanted to include an image. The image is at the bottom here. So you would simply just move it to the place that you want it to be. So in this case, I want it to be at the top of the form, and the image is here. You'll see at the top of the form. So we need to upload something. So in this case, what we could do is go to a logo, or this could be, yeah, anything similar. And there you have it. So basically, this is what our form is now going to look like. Then if you click on the next screen, this is what the next screen is going to look like. And then the next screen, and then that's what it's going to look like. And as I mentioned, you can keep adding components to this for information that it may not have captured. Now, once you have all the information that you need and you've done your form, what you can do is click on submit. So when a person submits it, what should happen? You can have it hand off to a person. So what that will do is that it will send an email to a person that you select. You can end the journey, simply end it. You can continue or start a chat flow. So basically, you can hand it over to another chat, which is a predefined chat. You can hand it over to an AI agent if you've configured one, or you can send handoff to another number if you've got another number configured. You can pull information from a live catalog. So if you are wanting to create a form that asks customers to choose products, then you are able to enable that functionality here, and the customer will then get live product information that they can use to select within the form. You can then also map these answers directly to CRM fields. So if you are capturing information relating to a lead or a particular customer in this case, you can map that information directly to the patient record within the CRM system. So it's quite a handy little tool. And once you have configured everything that you need, you can simply publish the conversation and you'll be able to see the published. So if you click on publish, we obviously need to fill in quite a few different fields. Because I turned on the catalog, I'm going to turn it off and then publish. What is happening at this point is the submission is now going to Meta. Meta looks at it quickly and then approves the flow. As you can see, it's been published to Meta. And there we have it.